I remember being really nervous for my interviews. I interviewed at Maulin College where I had two interviews. Actually, I had two more interviews, one at Martin College and one at Stuttgart, which is where I am now. And during these four interviews, I saw many interesting questions. One really interesting question I saw was a question about cubes and the number of varieties a cube has. Well, 3 dimension, 4 dimension, and even higher dimension. And it didn't stop there. We also discussed how many edges there are in this dimension. And we tried to find a formula for each one of these. I thought it was quite interesting. There were also very hard questions. One particular question I remember is I was asked to sketch the normal distribution, which was like bell curve, and I was asked to sketch its derivative by I and its derivative as well. So two derivatives, and that was easy enough. You just sketch it, and then she asked me, do I notice anything about the number of turning points and the number of reeds as we go down? And then I noticed that as the differences each time the number of reeds and the number of turning point increased by 1, and then the question was given to me, can you prove the formula is true? And that was really difficult. I was really stumped at the beginning, and actually I didn't know what to say, but luckily for me, the interviewer, he gave me a prompt. He gave me a hint about some theorem, and then this really useful for this, and I immediately managed to use this hint and then go on to answer the question. I thought I was really scary at first, but really rewarding at the end. I didn't get anything about my personal statement in this interview, which I thought it wasn't too strange. I suppose they thought it wasn't really interesting at the interviews.
I think that interviewers will like to see me execute the question because they want to see how I think. They want to see the pictures in which I think about the question. And so they won't really like giving me a difficult question so that I do struggle with it. And they would often give me hints to see if I can cooperate with them if I do to attend the university. And to prepare for the interview, I kept that in mind. I practiced expressing myself as much as possible. I did this by speaking out loud when I'm by myself answering a math question, and I tried to do this whenever I could.
Well, I also mentioned that I try to speak my thoughts as much as possible. Rather than that, I was really keen on solving math beyond all British math Olympiad questions. I feel like that helped out a lot my problem solving skills. It gave me a good intuition on how to solve questions, and I think it made me a better problem solver all around. And I did. And the interviews with my teachers, and they were quite kind enough and to do the session with me. The employee says that I should be speaking my thoughts out as much as possible. Even when I was struggling to come up with an answer, they encouraged me time and time again to try to give a suggestion as how to solve the problem. For example, maybe we can solve this by induction even though you are not sure how you do that, and so on. So I did these things quite often, and I did it about 2 times a week with my teachers in mock interviews. And these other things I've mentioned, I try to keep them on getting in the background as I prepare for my interviews.